So, what I used here for my control is range link system. That's the receiver over there. I don't have the PPM figured out on this OSD yet and range link, so I'm running all the servo wires from the OSD to the range link receiver over there. Now for you guys who will go try the Cyclops Tornado, the pins here, servos that will go here, can sometimes be confusing because it's in out, and just read the manual. There's also a lot of YouTube videos on how to hook it up, very detailed, so I don't want to really drill down on that. This is the current sensor. I have a few wires connected on the other side. This is the one that goes to the battery, you know, red and black, well, positive and negative. And then this is the one that goes to the OSD. So what I did was to install a, if you see, a 5 volt, 5 amp maximum SBEC or SBSE. So that's connected over there. That gives me power to the control the plane in case, you know, something bad happens with your OSD. So anyways, that's just to feed power straight to the OSD and not rely on my ESC to provide power. So let's see if I can focus this clearly here. I'm using a Turnigy 60 amp, plush 60 amp. I got this from Hobby King. It's 60 amp. It's quite big, and you know, for the size and for the capacity, I think it's a bit of an overkill. But you know, it's a rock solid ESC in my opinion. So it has a built-in UBEC, but of course I'm not using that because I have a separate SBSE. So what else is what you see here is a step-down transformer. I just switched from 3S to 4S, so I need to bring down the voltage to 12 volts to go to this side of the OSD. So this will feed 12 volt power to my video transmitter and camera. So if I'm using 4S, if fully charged, it can go up to 16.8. So I need to bring that down. And this is, and then see that knob over there? That is the knob that you can turn to basically bring down the voltage to whatever you want. I configure this to provide exactly 12 volts. Now that doesn't go straight to the OSD. What I installed here is, you guys who've done this before may be familiar, this is an LC filter over here. So what this does is to filter any noise coming from the motor or to the battery to the ESC, because I'm using the same battery. Just these guys, I'll discuss that on a later video, to power everything. So I noticed that when you increase throttle, some lines show up on your video. So this is the one that filters. It's an LC filter I got from eBay. It's really cheap. I forgot how much. It's not something that it's not $2 though. But anyways, this one is a step-down transformer, adjustable, and this one is the LC filter. So pay attention to those wires over there. There's out, and then on the other side is in. So from power goes in, red and positive and negative, goes out, positive and negative, and then that wire, positive and negative, goes to the LC filter, positive and negative, and positive and negative on that other side of the filter goes to your battery over there on the OSD. Now if you're using a Tornado, you know that ground is at the bottom, middle is the positive wire, and the top pin is a signal. In this case, there's only two wires, the bottom and the middle. If you intend to get power or let the battery power the OSD straight, you just have to remove this and then put the jumper in your jumper pins 2 and 3. So I took that out and got a separate 12-volt feed from the current sensor. I could also take this out and attach 1000 mAh or 1200 mAh 3S, because this OSD is strictly 12 volts, but it doesn't limit the current sensor to be 12 volts, because now I'm using 4S batteries. So yeah, if you have any questions, just put them on the comments. I'll try to answer them. I'm not an expert like everybody else. Most of this stuff were just research on the net on how it was, how the other people have done it. I'm running my GPS here at this part. Some Skywalker owners, pilots, would put a video transmitter here. I decided to put the GPS. Enough clearance. There you go. So it's fine.